Bloomingdale's shopping in downtown Chicago. My mom took me there when I was still growing my height. And the last time I was there, I needed a bra and I didn't have one. And it was like looking wrong to me in the mirrors, but that's me looking at myself. I needed a bra that fit me. I had one that didn't fit me. David Sampson, do you know about a bra that doesn't fit me? That's wrong to me. He was sitting behind me in Camp Interlaken services for Shabbat for Jewish people. It wasn't very Jewish of him. He said, "You're wearing a bra already?" To myself, I'm not a man. You should say that to a man, that he's wearing a bra and he shouldn't be wearing one. Well, now he's friendly with Mitch all the time, but that must be why is not due. David Sampson, you need to go to prison for being perverted, and don't talk to Mitch about what you said to Becky. And if that's the creator aid in there, and he's trying to put all the people who belong in prison as friends with each other, and they're not in prison friendly. That's not fair that they're out in society. You're due in prison. David Sampson, you are not due at Vilda Park Country Club. It closed down later to become Mequon Country Club, the same place. They changed the ownership, I guess. And I don't really understand why God makes speech offenses or why he does things illegally, because it just got worse for Becky. It's not due to myself. It got worse for David Sampson, is what's due to himself. He went to jail and prison. Does the creator know how to make a speech offense but doesn't know how to put a body in prison? What are you? Who are you? Because I went to the bottom of hell with all of your problems, and there are no such thing problems. Go to prison. Why are you making problems with myself personally and escalating how angry you are with me? And you don't know who I am when you charge me the money. What is that? You know who I am and you're angry with me, or you don't know who I am and you charge me the money? You want that I don't have the money. You want something to do with that I don't have anything I need. And that's due that you are in prison for your own problems. I am the finder. I am not somebody who says, "Oh, I found you do something wrong and I have to run away from you." If you did something wrong, you have to go away with it. You go to prison. That prison has not been in the threatening. I know David Sampson is not in prison. He's some friend of Mitch somewhere. Well, prison is not in the threatening. I want this world tossed out of court. I want to find out who the creator is. Like, you're the devil, and you're going to appear and tell me everything that's wrong with you. And I'm going to tell you what a waste you are being in creation. And yeah, tell me again about Howard Tate said, "What a waste," and how he's just one of you. And I'm going to say, where do you live? Where are you in all of God? I'm the Godhead, and I'm not leaving this Godhead. I know all about your problems right here in this Godhead. All you've been doing is molesting my genitals and talking to me about myself and asking me why I have a problem with where I live and why I don't like it with you. And how you're not gay with that, you don't have a problem with yourself. And then you also don't go to prison. That's not true. You don't have a problem. I'm going to say you don't have a creation to have a problem in anymore. This is what I think about being the Godhead at the end of it all. I would have all the problems I've had because I can see how they happen to me, but I wouldn't have them if you had prison in the threatening. You're trying to make the public into a place of well-behaved on money with people who belong in prison with their behavior, because it's not well-behaved on money. You're absolutely announcing that you have good behavior when you don't. You are deceptive. Do you listen to your judges on TV? Your own judges and your own creator. They get up and say things like that the creator would say about themselves because they belong in prison. You don't have your judges in prison. Your judges say things about other people who belong in prison, but they won't go with them. to the prisons, to die there. You don't want to see me when you die? You don't mind seeing me and alive, and with all the problems you are to myself, you don't mind at all. What's going to happen when you run out of thieving and I really do die out of the formed world? Then you have a problem. You're still in the formed world in karma, and I'm the one who put you out. And it can't be that way because you molested myself. Are you going to say it at that point? Well, it was just a list of molesters. It wasn't really everybody who's not yourself to yourself. Not everybody molested you. Some of them aren't that bad. They all feed off of what you did to me with just a few molesters, and you're not supposed to molest me for that reason to yourself. From my point of view, you're not supposed to molest me because I get angry. I get angry here, and I can't fight with you, and I get angry in the afterlife, and I can't undo it. Well, where are you going to go with that? You don't have prison in the threatening. David Sampson is a child molester with what he said to me. Oh, you're wearing a bra, you don't look like you need one. That's a child molester. This dude in prison, he's not due at camp. He's not waiting for camp to go to Auschwitz when I'm there. I'm not putting anyone in Auschwitz when I'm in camp. Did you get the message? Well, why isn't David Sampson in prison as a child molester? You're waiting for him to actually put his hands physically on my genitals. I don't really know him that way. I don't think he's that kind of child molester. But he is one. And he's doing a prison. Did you shrink his height again? Like Rick Vedder? What are you going to do about you didn't have prison in the threatening? You know, you also didn't have homeless in the threatening. You make no sense. You do crime in myself when you don't have homeless in the threatening, and you all belong out homeless.